close. Today it's 5, maybe 6 stories high. Originally these streets were 10 or 11 stories high. In one close, they were 14 stories high, all overhanging, all overcrowded, no gas, electricity, running water, flushing toilets. The toilet was simply the bucket, an ingenious invention which would fill up during the day with a thick, yellowy, you can imagine the contents. It was the work of women or children usually to empty that bucket, and if you live on the ground floor, it's quite simple. Open your door, shut the bucket into the close and into the close below. But if you live on the 14th floor, you can't be bothered walking down 14 flights of stairs just to walk back up 14 flights of stairs to empty that bucket. So instead you open a window on the 14th floor and shut the contents out of that window. If you're that poor person walking below at the time, it's a rather unsavoury to experience. So in the year 1749, they introduced a law. This law was called the Nastiness Act, and it meant that by law, you couldn't empty your bucket unless, first of all, it was 10 o'clock at night, so when the bells tolled the High Church of Edinburgh. Second of all, the reason was you had to give a warning for anyone below in the close. And the warning was garde du loup, comes from the French word crudely garde l'eau, watch out for the water. You're walking down this close, you hear the shouts, you hear the window, you hear the bells, you turn your head and you shout, hold your hand! Hold your hand, they hold the bucket, wait for you to pass, and then throw it after you. Didn't always go quite to plan. You can imagine the year 1749, it is pitch black, 10 o'clock at night, the bells tolling out from St. Giles High Kirk. You're walking down this close, you hear the latch on the 14th floor go, and you hear the shout of garde du loup, so you turn your head, shout, hold your hand! Unpleasant. And you think that's fine. That's 1749. It cannot possibly affect me this afternoon. You think. The Nastiness Act has never once been repealed, so technically to this day by law, the people of Edinburgh are still allowed to throw what they want out of their windows as long as first of all the bells are tolled, and second of all they warn you first. So if you're in Edinburgh this evening and you hear the bells tolling for 10, if I were you,
showtime!